Hey everybody, welcome. This is Stephanie Sterling and thanks for watching my video. Just so you know, this is my first time doing something like this and I'm a little bit nervous, never been in front of a camera like this before, at least in front of my webcam. But it is something that I've always wanted to do. So thanks for watching. So who am I? I am a child of God, a child of my Creator, having some incredible experiences here on earth. Um, I'm a lover, I'm a friend, uh, a child, a sister, the parent of 4 wonderful felines. We have 4 cats in our home that I have stewardship and take care of them and share some experiences with them. I am an entrepreneur. I am a rebel. I think I'm a natural born entrepreneur. I've never fit into the traditional school or educational system. I've never fit into the traditional job and workplace type of situation. So I am definitely a true entrepreneur at heart. What do I do? I help people to free themselves of the traditional jobs in employee situations. I help people to develop confidence and belief in themselves, to create leverage in their lives, to develop more freedom in their lives, and if they wish to become time and financially free, to become independent. And much of what I do is in the area of coaching. I think that probably some of the biggest challenges that people have as entrepreneurs is the area of personal growth and development. Really what I teach people to do, the skills that I teach them are really quite simple, those kind of things. But I think it's the ongoing personal growth and development work that we do to be an entrepreneur. And that is my passion. I truly love helping other people through that vehicle. So there are a lot of other things I want to do, but we'll go into that. My biggest challenge in life up until now, in the past, has been fear, commitment, fear of abandonment, fear of commitment, fear of success, self-judgment. I'm not good enough. Who am I, to be worthy of the things that I want and desire and have achieved. That's always been a challenge for me up until now, is I think the self-sabotage. A little bit about my background. This hopefully will maybe provide a little bit of insight as to where those things come from. And I believe that a lot of people have the same issues, but product of my environment. At the age of 4 months, both my father first and then my mother walked out the door and left me. So I am adopted. I was left alone for 6 days and lived in an apartment building. Back then is where my parents lived at, in Oakland, California. And 6 days of my crying in my crib, the police came, the neighbors called the police, and they came, and I was given custody of to my grandparents, and shortly thereafter my aunt and uncle adopted me and raised me. They are my parents. And so I do believe that that is where a lot of my commitment issues and fear of abandonment come from, the not being good enough or feeling as though I may not be good enough in the past up until now. It seems as though I've always had a natural ability to create success in the workplace and as an entrepreneur. But I have, up until now, things seem to go in a 7-year cycle for me, and this is something that I shared with Brian, is that seems as though every 7 years or so I self-sabotage, and I push away the people that I love the most. I sabotage my results and financially. So yeah, that I also have had some problems as far as in the past not following my intuition and rationalizing, analyzing, justifying other people, situations, not following my intuition, and it's gotten me into some serious trouble in my life from the time that I was a child up until about 10 years ago, and it still does. But yeah, there are some situations in my recent past where I have done that. And so what does it cost me? It's cost me a lot of my time, that's for sure. Definitely cost me a lot of time in the past by being in a relationship, not the one that I'm in now, and have been for the last 6 years. But it cost me a decade of my time being in the wrong relationship, and it was an abusive relationship, not physically, but emotionally and psychologically. I ended up being very isolated from family, from friends, and lost a great career. And it pushed and drove me into becoming an entrepreneur. Long story. But I didn't trust my gut and my intuition. And that's how I ended up in a situation like that, was rationalizing and justifying someone else's behavior. I've also done that in business. 2 years ago, not following my instincts and my intuition on making some changes in my life. And so because of that, I've experienced a drop, 75% drop in my income, which has not been good. And I have created 6 figures of debt through that loss of income. And so I'm going to go ahead and move on to my main intention for this course is to gain freedom from fear, to gain freedom from the fear of abandonment, from fear of doubts about my worthiness, to gain the freedom to feel comfortable to say yes to the experiences that I want to have, to learn to trust my intuition more, to become a better coach and mentor to other people, to be able to take that to entirely different levels. I intend to gain the ability to attract abundance in my life more effortlessly, and to not do whatever it is that I do to push it away when I have it. So I know that there's more. I intend to get out of that debt, through the ability to attract abundance in my life. So yeah, to gain freedom from fear and self-doubt and all of those things. So especially, I intend to make some wonderful friendships. I'm very excited about sharing this journey with all of you. I think that it's going to create some incredible relationships that I feel are going to be lifelong, and really looking forward to getting to know everyone. And so I want to thank all of you in advance, and thanks for watching my video.